Well, hello, friends. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Dawn with For Grace Creations. And, sorry, I was bending over to try and find something. What are we doing today? Well, I wanted to show you one of my best sellers at my Christmas craft bazaar that I do. It is typically... My favorite one is the first Saturday in December. I get to set up on Friday evening, and I share the space usually with my daughter. My granddaughter hangs out. Sometimes the other grandkids do too. It's just really, really fun. But I thought maybe, I'm joking, maybe you might like to make this as something to go in your craft bazaar or as a gift. These make amazing stocking stuffers or gifts for neighbors or friends, or maybe you're going to have a game night or a movie night, and your friends that come over, you can make one of these for each person. This is so much fun. Are you ready? Okay, this is my bin. It's empty. I have one to show you. We have a to and from tag. What else do we have? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if, gosh, do I need to zoom out? There we go. It's called a cozy pack, guys. So we have a pair of really soft, fuzzy socks in there. They're really soft, really fuzzy. Oh my gosh, they're wonderful on your feet. I actually have 3 pair of my own. There's some hot cocoa, a candy cane, a huge peppermint bark. Look at that. It is a chocolate crisp wrapped like a snowman. And then we have some milk chocolate like Santa, little ho-ho-ho sticker. And of course, the to and from. It's in a plastic bag, ready to go. And it's just got a sheet of double-sided Christmas paper there. That side is candy canes. Yeah. And it makes a really cute, quick gift. Now, you could customize this. Say it's not Christmas and you want to do different socks. You can do that. Say you know your friend really likes popcorn, not candy. You could put a bag of popcorn in there. You can put some tea in there, whatever you want to do. But I thought, here's what I'll do. I'm going to show you how to do this. And the first one I want to make is one that would be more geared towards a, well, man, frankly. But it really could be man or woman. But we're going to call it neutrals and not necessarily really Christmassy. Just a little bit. So the first thing, no matter what we're doing, we need scrapbook paper. You either need a piece that's double-sided or you need 2 pieces that are single-sided and just put them back to back. Do you know what I mean? And this here, what we need is 10 inches by 6 3/4 inches. So I'm just going to double check this, that it is 6 3/4 inches. Make sure it's straight. Hello, I said straight. No fiddle farting around. There we go. Yep, it needed a tiny bit trimmed off. Okay. These are left from last year, and I had bags that were a smidgen bigger last year. So this year, I'm using clear bags. Here's the size. 6 13/16 by 10 inch clear bags. I ordered them on Amazon this year at 7 by 10. Last year, I bought them this size, and I got them off of clearbags.com. This year I did this because they were cheaper. But to make sure it fits in there well, you need to be a little bit under that 7 inches. So we've got this. Now we need our clear bag. So let me grab one of those. Here it is, crystal clear bag. You can hardly see it. And okay, pay attention to the direction of your paper. So down here, we have the opening and the self-sealing bag. Okay, we want to put the paper directional up in there like this because we're going to close it at the bottom. Okay, so you put your paper in and then you've got your double side. Now, the next thing is going to be socks. So for this one, I took the tag off because it's stuck up really high. And these are just some really soft cotton, neutral, kind of creamish brown socks. And we're going to put those up in there. I think I'll just squish it up to the top and kind of put it like that. Okay. I'm sorry about the glare. I don't know if I can fix that or not. Hold on. Let's see if closing... Can I even close the blinds? There we go. Let's see if that helps. I don't know if it helped or not. Maybe a little bit. Yeah? Okay, so the next thing we need, right, is a to or from sticker up here. But let's wait on that, actually. I think the next thing I want, I'm going to grab, really quick, I'm going to grab a hot cocoa. This one is the marshmallow. It's got blue on it. I'm going to go ahead and fold that over. And then I know I have tape here. Yeah. I'm only folding it over because I don't like the looks of the tear here. You see that? So I'm just going to fold it over and put a little tape on the back. Okay, so we have our hot cocoa mix. And then I want some candy. Should we? Oh, look, look, look. I've got Rudolph. I've got... Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Should one of those go in this? Or I have, let's see. You can find these at your local grocery store. Oh my gosh, there's a puppy. Oh yeah, let's do that. I also found at the Dollar Tree these. It's a really good size. The Dollar Tree also had these chocolates, so that's an option. And then there's Frosty and Santa. They're gigantic. I love them. Anyway, then we need, let's see. We'll do a little snowman chocolate and a little, oh, we don't want pink. No, we don't want pink. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. There we go. Okay, so we've got those. Now, do we... Let's see. First, let's go ahead and put this in first. I think maybe we'll go ahead and put it up there. Yeah. And then let's do a hot cocoa right here. And I think to get that, I think actually the hot cocoa will stay. We don't have to worry about that staying. And then maybe we'll put this guy up here. And then this little guy here. Let's do a candy cane. Right about there. Let's see. What else? Do we want something else? I found these guys. Chocolatey covered marshmallow Santas. Vanilla flavor marshmallow with chocolate. Let's do one of these. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to try and open this up. I ruined the package, but I'm going to keep this because, yeah, I'm a junk journaler, and that acetate will be fun to do something with. I don't know what yet, but something. Okay. We only need one. All right. So we could put this up in there somewhere. Where should we put it? How about just like that? Now, did we get everything? We have the socks. We have the big candy. We have hot cocoa. Yeah, we've got everything. We could add a little packet of tea in there. But I think this is good. I think that's good. And then here's what we do. We turn it over. Okay. And we go ahead and we pull that self-adhesive strip off. And finagle that to where we can close it. And there we go. turn it over, and there we go. Now, yeah, those are going to slide down a little bit, but now we need a to from tag, don't we? How about, let's see. I've got some here. Oh my gosh, isn't he cute? So I got these at my local grocery store, but the Dollar Tree has them as well. How about, I mean, we've got a dog. You know what? Let's do this little car here because it has Santa hanging out of it, and it kind of makes me think of a dog hanging out the car window. So let's just put it right up in the corner there. And there we go. How fun is that? And then I sell these for $6. It's called a cozy pack. And you can always do something where you're going to give a discount, you know. Say if somebody, oh gosh, those guys are flopping around. Say if somebody's going to, you know, want more than one, you could offer a discount. Oh, he's really flopping. Oh, okay. Let's reposition these guys here. Oh, for Pete's sake. Snowman, what are you doing? Okay. All right, maybe this can go up there. Do you think it'll stay? Okay. There. Oh my. Oh my. Crazy, crazy. Getting stuff to stay where you want them. All right. So there is another cozy pack. All right. Let's do a Christmassy one. So I have, let's see. Let me grab these. All right. So this paper is double-sided. And let's just make sure we get it at 6 3/4. There we go. And then we need our little baggie. Okay. Now remember, directional. Put it up kind of in there the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's slide it in. There we go. And that's going to fold up that way. So we want to put our sockies. Aren't these adorable? Look, little pink, brown, red, little gingerbread men. I love them. They're so cute. Now I am going to take this and I'm just going to push this down in there like that. And then we're going to take these sockies and let's push these guys up to the top. You know what? I may need to fold that over. Let's just see here. What do you think? Fold it at the top, or do we just squish it? Do we put it in like this? I guess, you know what? We could cut the very tippy top of that off. Where are my scissors? Where'd they go? I swear I had scissors sitting right here. Hello, scissors. Oh, they're hiding. Okay. Let's just go ahead and cut off, not the socks, but some of this here. Because I think then we can squish it better. Come on. Yep, I'm trying. There we go. I got it. So now we'll just throw that away. Okay, let's see here. Because, I mean, I want it to look cute, you know. There we go. Socks. And now we need a hot cocoa. We could do a red. And I'm going to go ahead and, just like before, tape the back. Now, what we could do, we could take a little glue and do like that. And then carefully, because we don't want to glue this to the socks, push that up in there like that and press it down so the glue sticks, right? Then we know the hot cocoa's not going to move. We'll just test it this way. Give that a second to dry. We need our candy cane. Let's see here. Oh, candy cane, oh, candy cane. There it is. And we could get a little double-sided tape. I'm just showing you different options in case, you feel like you don't want things to slide around. We take our double-sided tape, okay, and figure out, yeah, I think I'd like that like that. So we're going to put our double-sided tape right here. Yes, we are. And then we have to pull off that and then get this candy cane to go up in it where we want it to stay. And it'll stick to that hot cocoa mix. Yep. That'll work. Okay. And then why don't we do the pink snowman? And we could just take a little bit of this tape again. Put it on the back side of the snowman. And then carefully, I don't have my glasses on, so this is not as easy as it could be. Yeah, I should be wearing my reading glasses for this. I also don't want to open that candy. Nobody wants my fingers on their candy. Did I get it? Yay, I got it. And why don't we take this little snowman chocolate and we're just going to put him right there and he should stay. Okay, now we need a big candy. We've got a gingerbread man and I don't have any gingerbread candies. We've got our peppermints. Why don't we do that? Oh, and if we don't want this to move around, we could just give it a little glue, right? And that's just a little art glitter glue. We could have done double-sided tape as well. Doesn't matter. And I think we'll put this right up in like that. Hello. Scoot all the way over, Mr. Candy. There we go. And then we got to reposition the socks. Yeah, it's all about getting everything in there positioned just the way you want it. Okay. Now, I think we need a little snowman or a Santa candy. Let's just see what one we want. We've got snowman. Oh, hold on. I know there's a Santa. Yes, there is. Do we want to do one or two? How about we just shove that guy right there? And why don't we do another one? And this one, here's what I'll do. I'm going to put a little glue right there. And I'm going to glue him. Dun, dun, dun. And then we'll wait for the glue to dry. And let's turn it over. And oh goodness, the peppermint crunch candy is sticking out too much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she says. And that doesn't really want to stay there. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep, see? Got to take it out. Socks. Please tell me it didn't stick too much. Oh, yay. And this is not wanting to stay well. So forget the glue. Oh, it's because that is foil, Dawn. Hello. All right, let's try this again. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of this and put it right here. And see if we can reposition that peppermint candy up far enough that it's not going to stick out. I think that'll work. And then, boy, you know what? I may have to close this one the wrong way. Just because that peppermint candy is so thick. Yep. So it's all about trial and error. And I didn't, okay. Since this one didn't work right, I'm going to do this off camera. It really will fit in there. It's just a bunch of finagling. All right, let's try this one. It is already cut down to the right size. And I have these cute little elf socks. We're going to push this down in there. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and get that paper all the way to the top again. And let's put the socks up there. We're going to squish those. And then I think what we'll do is a Santa, a big old Santa Claus. And then we've got to get our hot cocoa. Of course, we cannot forget hot cocoa. Okay. And I think we'll do, let's see. There's a snowman. And then, let's see. How about we just take some of this clear tape and there we go. Like that. Okay. And we need a candy cane. Cannot forget the candy cane. There we go. And then we turn it over. Take off that strip. So yeah, I think the Junior Mints I've never used, so I just have to refinagle that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we need a to from sticker on here. And I think this one, Santa Claus, ho, 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 is going to be the one. There we are. Now, you can add other stickers, like I've got this little peppermint candy here. We could add that up there. You can do any kind of add-ons that you'd like. But in general, that is our yummy pack. We'll do one more. I'll show you one that is not Christmas socks. Aren't these adorable? So my paper is wood grain on one side. Isn't that beautiful? It's Christmas bouquet flowers. And we do want to make sure that we're at 6 3/4. Just like the other one. And then we grab a baggie. I've got a pile over here next to me. So let's talk. Where can you find the socks? You can find them on Amazon. You can find them sometimes at the Dollar Tree. I've got a little place called Buy Mart here. And they're like a little local owned store. I don't know if you can find them at like a Sam's Club, But anywhere that you know that you've seen little fuzzy socks, just go there. That's what I would say. Now, what should we put in this one? How about a reindeer? I know it doesn't really match the socks, but that is okay. And it will end up sitting down here, and I want it up there. So I think we are going to go ahead and attempt a little piece of this. Again, I say attempt because, well, sometimes this two-sided tape does not work well. So let's bring that way up to the top there and get it stuck down. There we go. And we need our hot cocoa. Let's see. No, I think we'll stick with red. There we go. Put a hot cocoa in there. Should I put it over here maybe? No, I kind of want it over there. And then, can't forget our candy cane. There's our candy cane. What else shall we do? Let's do one of these. Yeah, and I think I will go ahead and put this down on the bottom, just a little piece of tape. And I'm going to put that right up in there. Whoa, stay, Santa Claus. Don't run away. There we go. Okay. And then, what else does it need? I feel like maybe it needs this Santa Claus as well. Oh, maybe we'll shove that guy up there. Yeah. All right. And it needs a to from sticker. And I'm grabbing one right now. And we're just going to put it right up there. Yep, yep, yep. Turn it over. Isn't that cute? So you'll have to let me know in the comments, do you think $6 each is a fair price? And what do you think if you purchase more than one, what should the price be? Like, let's see, 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, so maybe... Wait, hold on. How much should we do? If we have 30, we could do 5 for 30. No, 6 for 30, right? Oh, I don't know. 6 for 30? What would you pay? What would you be willing to pay for a little cozy pack to give as a Christmas gift? And do you want me to keep going? I mean, we've got that paper already cut. These socks. Do I need to give you any more measurements? No. Yeah, I think I gave the measurements. It was just for the paper. Shove our socks up in there. And then, let's see, we need our hot cocoa, and I am going to do a blue one. And then, before I do that, I am going to get a blue snowman here. Yeah. And I think I'll... Oh, that's too big. Put this here. Do you guys have any Christmas events that you guys do. Sometimes I do more than one bazaar. This year, we've got our 30th anniversary in November, and so I don't have time to prepare for the one that is in late November, that sometimes I do. Otherwise, yeah, I would. And then maybe, let's see, maybe this one, the hot cocoa, we'll put that on and see if we can get it to stick up at the top. Okay, get this up in there, under the socks, there we go. And then, let's see, of course, candy cane and a bigger candy. You know what? Do we want Frosty the Snowman? Or do we want Santa? I think we'll go Santa. Or, wait. What about that? Let's do this. And then that. Yeah, so now you know what I like to do for one of my best sellers, as well as if I have a ladies gathering to watch Christmas movies and bake. I like to give these as a little gift. It's so fun. Yeah, and movie night, you know, obviously add popcorn. Yeah, popcorn would be a must. There we go. Oh, to from sticker. Oh, let's see what I've got. Let's use this one. There we go. Yeah, so, hello. We have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 together. Woo! All right. Thanks for being here, guys, and I hope you enjoyed learning about the cozy packs. And one more time, the clear bags, you can order off Amazon. They're 7 by 10 inch, or off clearbags.com. This is the size. You want to cut your 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, or 1 if it's double-sided, down to 10 by 6 3/4. Put the scrapbook paper in the bag. Dollar Tree fuzzy socks, candy cane, hot cocoa, whatever you want in there. Yeah. And you have yourself a fun, cozy pack. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Bye.